Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and this is Richard. So we are at Camp Kilo Sierra, and we're going to have a little bit of a lunch and goof around for a while. I chose this area above a few of the other areas that I hang out in around here for the simple fact of this right here. This is the deepest part of the creek that I've been able to find, and there's actually, I've seen fish swimming around in here. That's the reason I picked this spot. I think I'm gonna go over there. And the reasoning for that is very, very simple. Because today, I got my minnow net. So let me unpack my gear and then we'll get to today's festivities. Well, clearly there's been some critters here eating. There we go. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to have a little bit of a lunch. I brought my food bag. We'll go through that again. Basically has the same things in it. There's a little bit extra in there today. I also got my my fishing net here, and I had to sew all those holes up this morning before I decided to come out here. And as I said before, this thing has got more sewing to it than I think net at this point. So very, very useful. So let's dig in here. I think I put it up here up in front. I did. So what I have in here today is a piece of bread, and I brought myself out here a donut. It's a pumpkin spice donut. I may eat it. I'm gonna throw a little bit inside the net here. So let's get this taken care of. First thing I want to do is I'll just open this small thing out and pull my cordage out, get it out of the way, and I can open this one up, make plenty of space. Bread. Just toss this bread in here. I'm going to mush it up a little bit because we have very small minnow-like fish in here. Now I'm also going to put a little bit of this very dry and stale donut. You never know. That may or may not help the situation any. So before we do anything else today, let's take this and go put it in the water. We're in position. All I'm going to do is just toss this thing right down there in the water. Very good. And let's see here. I'll just secure it to this tree right here. We're just going to let that sit in there. And I'm just using a really simple small toggle to keep that on there. I'm not expecting anything huge. Honestly, I'm not really expecting much of anything. So let's take a look and see what we have in our bag today. Like I said, I have this old dried out donut, I don't know, bait, food for the animals. I have a small thing of water because although the potato plant is not in this area, I do want to go and check on the potato plant today, and I might give it some water. I have my canned heat and a lighter. that's what was in the front pouch here. Now let's open the main pouch up. I did bring my cordage, my plastic cordage that I'm working on. I brought that out here, and hopefully maybe I can work on that a little bit today. I have my pan and my lid, although I really don't ever use the lid, so I don't even know why I bring it. I have my cup with my mint and mullein, and I have a small pack of peanut butter just in case. I brought some of these Goya chicken bouillon things. I might add a thing of that. Let's see here. I've got 1, 2, 3 of these small 1 cups, 1 ounce of water. I got 3 of those. Two things of shrimp ramen noodles. My mackerel, still haven't eaten that. Here's my honey to go along with my tea. I have my stove with a pair of chopsticks. Here's 4 more bouillon cubes. I love bouillon cubes. And a spoon, butter knife, and fork. And that's everything. So that's what I have with me today, and we're gonna cook a lunch, goof around in the woods for a while, and just see what is going on. So I have some people asking me a few questions, so I thought maybe I would answer a couple questions while I consider what I want to do today. So one of the questions somebody had asked was, do I use stock footage or footage that I record and then I just keep repeating in my videos? Because they've seen several of my videos have things that are very, very similar. As example, that bike trail that I ride on, getting to these spots here at Juliet Mike. And I will tell you, I do not. Every time you see those, it's a completely different video. I don't keep stock footage anymore of my things that I do. Now, for the first like 6 years or more, I kept all of my footage. I mean, every bit of it. Stuff I didn't use, stuff I did use, I kept every scrap of it on a hard drive. The problem is I filled up a 2 terabyte hard drive just of that footage, and I never used it. I mean, once it got there, it was just there. I just didn't want to get rid of it. And finally one day I realized that, you know, I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that's full of stuff that I'll never use. I mean, I knew I would never use it. I just didn't want to get rid of it. So I finally decided, heck with that, and I deleted everything. And I do not keep footage from what I do. I don't keep all of my footage. Once the video is made, I store the video. I do keep all of my videos on a hard drive, but I do not keep the remaining footage. It just gets deleted. So no, everything that you see is filmed for that video. I don't use old stuff to throw in for filler or anything like that. As well as, now I've had a few people kind of question me. They've never actually come out and asked, but I've had a few people ask me about the moon videos, the full moon videos that I do, and I don't just reuse the same footage and just call it a different month. Every time I put up a full moon video, it is actually that moon. I don't use stock footage for that either. So I do not use any stock footage or anything that I have filmed for something else. All of that has been deleted years ago, and I do not keep that footage anymore. So there's that question. Now there was another question somebody was asking, and I was thinking of it on the way here, and right now I can't think of what it was. Give me a few minutes and maybe I'll remember. All right, I remember now. So again, no one's ever come right out and said it, but a few people's kind of alluded to it. Is what I do on my channels real, or do I just kind of do it for the channel and I don't really do that sort of stuff? No, it's all real. I come out in these woods all the time. I don't really actually film all of it. There are times that I don't, rare, but there are times that I don't film. Now there are times that I film and I just don't keep the footage because I don't like it in one way or another. But all of this is actual real. I come out here, I really do this. I'm not just sitting around pretending like I'm out in the woods doing this stuff. When I go out for overnights, I really go out for overnights. So all of this stuff is real. None of it is faked for this channel. So, and again, no one's ever actually come out and asked me that directly, but I have had a few people allude to that. So there you go. And one more thing on that topic as far as do I do this stuff for real? Honestly, people who do this for real, when they watch videos, they can tell whether or not a person really does that stuff or whether they just do it for videos. You can tell whether somebody really has the skills and experience other than they're just doing it just for GP or shits and giggles. So when you're skilled at something, pick anything, it doesn't really matter. If you're skilled at it, watch other people do it, and you will be able to tell how skilled they are by you using your experiences to evaluate their experiences. So you can tell if somebody really comes out here and does this stuff for real, or whether or not they just pretend like they do but they really don't. So there's your answer. Watch my videos, and by far I am not trying to say that I'm skilled or experienced beyond belief in this sort of thing. I don't consider myself an expert. I'm not trying to say that, you know, I'm the almighty of outdoors, woodland survivalists and things of that nature. No. But I do this stuff for real. So there you go. There's your answer.